What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. The Euros have started and the best player in it, well, in my opinion, obviously, some people would argue with that, but Cristiano Ronaldo. Landscape page, use a pencil eraser, hit pause to go too fast. We're going to draw him looking over his shoulder with Ronaldo here, sort of, or Ronaldo, the R is kind of missing, and then the Euro symbol. So let's give this a go. So we're kind of in three-quarter pose, right? So I like to start with in three-quarter pose. It's mostly three-quarter, nearly profile, like he's nearly looking this way. We can see a little bit of his other eye. So I'm going to try start with the nose. Right, we're going to go like this, kind of just angled line there, like a little arrow pointing in. Center point of my page is there, right? We're above halfway. Now Ronaldo's nose has a bumpy sort of bridge, so it curves a little bit out and in, like tiny. Like it's nearly dead straight, but it just curves a little bit, and then his nose comes out, down like that, and it seems to go around and in, like so. Okay, and then his nostrils just here, and you can darken that up on the inside just to make it look a bit shadowy in there. And then his nostril will just come down from the corner and around to there, and like, I guess like the side of his nose has a bit of like hatching on it just there. You wouldn't want to draw much more. Noses are tricky because they're mostly like shadowy sort of things, so it's hard to do like too much. So maybe like the side of his nose just sort of there as well. So here's like where his eye will be, like the large eye just across from this. So we'll go diagonal, and then it curves around and down like so. And then he's got like all the eyelashes sticking up from here, right? Maybe some just sticking down there. And then the bottom eyelid line curves around and then back into his tear duct, just in there, and the tear duct will just be like that. So he's looking back over his shoulder at us, so we want to add the eye, the iris circle just here, coming right around like so, and then his pupil in the middle somewhere. Like that, right? So his bottom eyelash lash lines as well, so just like dots and dashes and stuff here, coming off his eye. And then we have an eyelid line coming around the eye here. And then the eyebrow, so he's quite like formed eyebrows, right? So kind of like curves up and over, so a large arched angle on them, like that. And then there might be like another sort of nose line, maybe. We'll just do the other side of the eyebrow first. It's a heavy sort of arched eyebrow shape there. And then like the bridge of his nose looks like it kind of comes down here. It's like his cheek as well. And then a slight sort of bag under his eye, but nothing major. Right, so what we can see of his other eyebrow, so not as much, so it goes behind like his head, because his head is like turned away. So kind of like that. And then we can just see kind of eyelashes sticking out here. A bit of an eyelid line. And then his brow sort of goes that way. And then his actual eyeball, sort of that kind of a shape, and then his bottom eyelashes. Sticking off down there, and then his color part of his iris right in here at the corner of the nose, looking at us somewhere there. You might be able to see like the pupil a little bit just there. And you can see like a little bit of his cheek just going down behind the nose, like that. And then that cheek line sort of comes down this way and then joins his top lip, which kind of curves around the mouth and then in for where his lip is, right? So you got this sort of letter M sort of situation just there. And then his lip where they touch goes this way, right? Standard sort of mouth shape like that. He's kind of smiling a little bit, so it comes up here. Like so. And then the bottom lip kind of swings around. It's quite a low sort of bottom lip. It comes down quite low there. And then his top lip up, down in that middle, you know, that pointy part. Up there, down there. And then, so he's got like that sort of line on the top lip. And then this line that comes down beside his mouth there. Like something under his chin maybe as well. That line's a bit thick there. I'm just gonna make it a bit thinner. Don't like the look of it. So line thickness makes things look like shadows sometimes when you don't want them to. Right, so chin then, so it kind of touches his bottom lip, comes down here. And then it goes out and around up here. He's got quite a defined jaw, right? So his mouth sort of ends there. And that's like, so that's like his cheek, sort of there. And his jaw. Yeah, okay. So his forehead then goes in this way. He's got like some brow lines, you know, some sort of frowning sort of brow lines there. And then the forehead will go up like so. And then, so his ear kind of like joins his face. He doesn't have an earlobe. It like joins, it's one of those sort of skin tag type things. So like, it doesn't like hang down as an earlobe, you know what I mean? It like joins his jaw directly. And then it comes around into here. And then we have the ear lines inside. Got like a piercing sort of there, like the whole of it anyway. So this eyebrow. And we got like his side of his temple sort of here. And then his sideburn, right? So he's got like a shaved sort of, real tightly shaved head, right? So shaved side of his head at least. So it's just this stubble sort of line here for his sideburn, which comes up by the eyebrow. Sort of there. And then it comes in a bit. So say like it joins his hairline. Say like here, just like by the end of the eyebrow. And then this is just like shaved sort of eyebrow line sort of there. And then his cheekbone should be like in there somewhere. Bum, 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 bum. So then his hair's all like sort of slicked back, right? So he's got sort of, I guess the easiest way is this sort of V in the middle, and then it sort of just goes zigzagging its way sort of back like this. And then it's very sort of tightly gelled or wetted sort of back this way. And eventually goes down the back of his neck, sort of down here, and then it gets like shaved again down this way behind his ear. He's got a fairly long neck, in fairness, like compared to the rest of his head. And then there is this dark, sort of shaved line just going down the back of the head. And then his shaved sort of part of his head there. And then there is textures on his hair that seems to just follow this. Okay, right, and then his Adam's apple here at the front, just exactly out like so, and he's got like a neck muscle line there, and like a large neck muscle line that way. And he's got some like skin lines and stuff on his jaw. This is mostly like just like a big neck muscle sort of line. Okay. So then his jersey, coming down that way. And then it goes down here, then down the back, around for his shoulder folding sort of lines there, and then the stitching along the back of the jersey here. And then there is a black sort of collar on top. So there's some like extra hair just here on his eyebrow actually. He has like stubble on his face too. Okay, so we have Ronaldo. We can see the O on the top of the 7, so we'll go, and it can be wavy now because there's lots of bumps because it's on his back. So it makes it like a little bit easier because we don't have to keep things super straight, you know. Does he have more wrinkles on his neck? Maybe. Sorry, now getting distracted. Oh. Just adding some fold lines to his jersey there as well. And then 7, so it's done in white, but I'll draw it in just, we can just see the top of the 7 there like that. And maybe a bit of the R there on that side. I'm going to draw the Euro, the 2024 Euro crest just here. It's like on his shoulder, right? So I'll add it just here. It's got like it's like a white wheel sort of a thing. Right, and then you can see the Euro trophy just kind of in here. This is the general shape of it anyway. Like so. And then there's like a circle with a line through it, like Saturn or something. And there's all these like spokes of a wheel kind of, they're all like different colors to probably represent each country or something. Like so. And basically you could add more stubble maybe to here. But I won't add too much, I think. In fact, I might erase that. Not sure how I feel about the stubble, how that looks. Because he kind of has a bit of stubble that's like as shaved as here, so you know, the side of his head sort of. So I don't know what to do about that now. And you can keep going for as long as you'd like, adding details and textures and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, don't know how I feel about that either. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, but I think I can't do no better than that. Ronaldo, Euro 2024. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.